The RX Hybrid is all about efficiency and luxury, and we'll see what that looks like. I'll include a link to the Lexus of Linden's website in the description down below. They're providing us with this car. I'll also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Powering this is a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder powered to a hybrid and an eCVT. Puts out 246 horsepower. Fuel economy is 37 around town, 34 on the highway. We are closing in on 500,000 subscribers. I'd really appreciate it if you'd help out with that. Tapered off design here with the hood. And then we have very sharp daytime running lights, fog lights below, quite a bit below those headlights. And then you guys can see we've got some kind of like grayish, more of like a satin finish on it, trim with the grille. Altogether, with the black paint, the RX, it looks pretty good. Looks a little bit more, or less crazy rather. I was about to say more normal, but I think less crazy sounds better. 235 by 50 by 21. You've got a nice metallic gray finish on the wheels. Chrome trim around the windows, and then this has the electronic door handles that are in many new Lexus product. The side profile has quite a few body lines that are pretty nice looking, and then it's very tapered off with the design. When it comes to key fob features, we've got our lock and unlock opening for the hatch, and then the Lexus logo on the back. Let's now pop into the cargo area. Now that's pretty cool. The seats not only fold down, but they fold up. Got a 12 volt there, cargo cover built in from the factory. There's also still some storage underneath the load floor. But yeah, big cargo area. This is why you get the RX, is it's very spacious. There's another button to lower down the hatch there. Light bar design here in the rear with all of your badging. That is going to sum things up for the exterior of the RX.
This week's giveaway is huge if you are a NASCAR fan. Dream Giveaway is working with the King Richard Petty to offer a fully custom wide-body Hellcat Charger. It produces 885 horsepower. It's got wheels, it's got an exhaust, it's got custom leather seats. It really does have everything. Not only can you win this car, but it will come with $25,000 in cash to help pay for the taxes, and your donation goes to help children's and veterans charities. Use code BHC or click the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment. This will give you 4x bonus entries with any donation, $25 or more.
Let's now check out the interior. We have sunshades for the rear passengers. I like the suede trim there, and then the soft touch down below also feels premium. That theme of suede and some perforated trim continues into the center of these seats. Legroom in the back is good. We have a storage pocket. Vents for the rear passengers. We also have USB ports, our own climate zone, heated and ventilated seats too. Cup holders with the armrest. I mean, look at that, that's fancy. Keyless entry for up front. Let's check it out. Blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. The mirrors also power fold in, and you've got the same design with the suede mixed in with the soft touch trim on the door panel. The seats are perforated all down the center, really nice bolstering. Power adjustments on the side with lumbar support too. Memory seat functionality. You also have the opening for the hatch and then the gas cap opener too. When it comes to the steering wheel, you've got little wood inserts, paddle shifters there in the back. On the front face, you've got stuff like the adaptive cruise control, your volume controls, and then these little things that let you change things on the screen. And here's what that looks like when you kind of hover over the pads. You can adjust the cruise control, for example. But yeah, full digital gauge cluster here means you can customize what information is displayed. It also will change a bit with the drive modes. Also, depending on the dial setup that you have selected will determine how that looks. 360 camera system, good resolution with the camera system too. Now this has the new screen unit that has the climate controls built into the bottom section there. They're always visible. You got a little volume knob. But yeah, it's a touchscreen. It's quick to respond. So I'd say that when it comes to the overall use, it's pretty user friendly, but I don't need screen for climate controls. I mean, this is nicely integrated, but not necessary. Physical button for the 360 camera on the parking assist, got some USB ports, and then this does have a phone charging pad that's now standard in the RXs. Got some USB ports too. Cup holders here, shifter. We've got our EV mode button, auto hold, stability control, that's for your off-road mode, parking brake. And this has the double hinged center console. It's unhinged in a way, right? Nice trim there. We've got more nice trim on the dash. Camera rear view mirror, a softer headliner, and then this does have a giant sunroof. This one has equipped 68,625. Let us see how this performs. Hybrid RX. Let's see how this performs. And this is going to have acoustic glass up front. which does help out with the insulation quite a bit. That is a lifted Sequoia. Wow. Yeah, that is going to help out with insulation. Now, it's warning me the Subaru is there after the Subaru already passed by. Something I don't like about modern safety tech is it's just obnoxious and it's inaccurate often. Tested out lots of cars, like I said, inaccurate quite often. So, not exactly preferred, but smooth power delivery, that's what you want. Smooth with the braking too. Sometimes hybrids can have a little bit of a weird interaction with the braking, but this is not bad. Yeah, it's actually got some decent get up and go too. You dig into it a little bit and it just, boom, it's got a shove. Heads-up display. So the thing about the heads-up display is it pops up with these controls too. You can do it in the screen on the heads-up display. It's almost like, it's kind of distracting to an extent. But I mean, at least it's in the road, but it's also like, I don't know. I like just having simple physical buttons where I can just be like, boop. Right, because it's kind of distracting having to kind of move my thumb around a keypad. You think Lexus would learn after their whole keypad disaster they had for the infotainment system, but they're like, you know what? We're going to do that again, but with the steering wheel control. Yeah, it's got some shove. It's got some good power. I think it's impressive. So to sum things up with the RX hybrid, why should you get the hybrid? Well, fuel efficiency and the power delivery is not bad. Again, the regular RX 350 has a bit more power than this, but this is smooth and it feels adequate. It doesn't feel slow. I just drove a 350 before this. Yeah, the 350 is a little bit quicker, but this doesn't feel slow. So you still feel like you've got good power and you get better economy. And you have known reliability. I think that's also very appealing. Because the turbo 4-cylinder, is it going to be reliable long term? It looks like it's probably going to be pretty good. But it's still kind of unknown at this point. Whereas this is very known. Like, we know for a fact that this is a reliable powertrain. Takes out the uncertainty, which I think is pretty valuable. But other than that, let me know what you guys think about the RX 350H, the hybrid, the regular hybrid. Obviously, I'll have reviews on the other RX powertrains as time goes by and as cars come in, but for a baseline, the two entry-level RXs, the 350 and the 350H, that's more than enough for most people that are looking at the RX. I think they're two great entry-level powertrains.